love, Leaf fans, when you stay up for an ungodly hour and you're tired as heck and you watch a game like that? It makes me want to stay up and watch these types of games for the Toronto Maple Leafs. As they're in LA at the Staples Center, at least it's still called the Staples Center for now. And they beat down on the LA Kings 6-2 and now improved to 14-6-1 on the year. They've won back-to-back games now after the one loss. And they continue on a roll. And the great thing about this game, they got some offense. The Leafs in the bottom 10 in the NHL in goals scored. But they're in the top 10 in goals against, so that's really the main category. But this team should be able to score at will. And they haven't really done so all year long. This is the first game this year the Leafs have scored 6 goals. It's wild. Let's get to this game. Well, not good news early on. David Kampf gets hit, a big-time hit. And he leaves the game and does not return. That sucks because Kampf has been great lately. Him and Kasha on that third line have been remarkable together. And he leaves and doesn't return, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with him moving forward. But in that first period, 4:30 in, can we talk about the great saucer feed from Kasha to Alex Kerfoot, who's battling with his defender in front of the net, right? He's going towards the net. Kasha sauces it to the front of the net, and he gets the body position in front, does Alex Kerfoot, and he goes, roof daddy backhand, past Jonathan Quick, and the Leafs are up 1-0, 4.5 minutes into the first period. It's a great start to this game. Now, you got to keep going, though. End of the first period, you're up 1-0, shots on goal, 15-10 in favor of the Leafs. It's great stuff. Let's see what the second period has in store. Well, Victor Arvidsson tips in a Sean Durzi point shot. Name sound familiar, Leaf fans? Yeah, well, it should, but we'll talk about that later on. 1:22 into the second period, and we're tied. However, just under 2 minutes after that, can we talk about the toe drag from Wayne Simmonds? Because he toe drags around the defender in a beautiful cross-seam feed to Pierre Engvall, who's got his second goal of the year. His last goal was opening night against Montreal. And the Leafs got the lead back. It's now 2-1. Simmonds and Sandin have assists on the goal at 3:19 of the second period. By the way, Kasha and Simmonds had the 2 assists on the Kerfoot goal to start the game. We move ahead to just over 2 minutes after that. A point shot from Willie Nylander deflected in by John Tavares. And that goes at 5:26. Tavares from Brody and Nylander. And the Leafs got a multi-goal lead. It's now 3-1 advantage. We move ahead. It's now 7 minutes to go in the second period. And John Tavares gets the puck behind the net. And he does a wraparound behind the net. But it doesn't go to the goalie. It kind of goes cross crease, really. So Austin Matthews, who gets on his backhand and just kind of flicks it, and it goes over Jonathan Quick as he's down, because Jonathan Quick, I swear to God, all the time he's down. And going up high seems to work on Jonathan Quick, and he beats him on the backhand. Matthews got his 8th goal of the year. Brody and Tavares grab assists at 13:16 in the second period. The Leafs now have a 4-1 lead. This is great. We have not seen goal scoring like this in quite a while. Leafs get a power play. The second unit comes on. Rasmus Sandin at the point, over to Jason Spezza, who curls at the red line, starts skating in and just winds up and rips it past Jonathan Quick's short side cheese. Oh, baby, what a shot from Jason Spezza. And if you saw that Austin Matthews was mic'd up in the game, and you go to the Leafs Twitter and you check that out, when Spezza got back to the bench, you see Matthews, he's like, ooh, that was nasty. And it was. Jason Spezza, doesn't matter how old he is, that guy has got a wicked shot. His first goal in November, which is quite wild the way he plays the game for the Leafs. But Sandin and Engvall grab assists on the goal, and the Leafs got a 5-1 lead. That goes at 15:36 of the second period. We go to the intermission. The Leafs outscore the LA Kings 4-1 in the period. Yeah, they lose in shots 13-12. I'll reiterate how useless the shots on goal stat really is. Because you scored 4 goals on 6 shots. They scored 1 on 13. Doesn't matter. What goes in the back of the net is what counts. And we head into the third period. You got a 5-1 lead. Now you're looking to just continue to work on things, get other guys some extra ice time. And I thought Liljegren and Sandin were phenomenal today. It helps when they got more ice time, but they looked really, really good. We go to the third period here. Just under 4 minutes into the period. Matthews sets up Sandin, and he has a gaping wide open net. And Jonathan Quick dives across, gets a stick on it. Wild. And it lands in the crease, bunting backhand off the post, and it goes off the skate of the defender. And it's in the back of the net. Yeah, I don't care. Look, when you're buzzing, when you're feeling good, you'll get the bounces. We talked about it in the early goings of the season when the Leafs had that 0-3-1 stretch where they couldn't buy a goal. They weren't playing well, but they couldn't buy a goal because they weren't playing well. You're now playing well, and you're getting some bounces. The Leafs now up 6-1. Sandin and Matthews get assists on the bunting goal at 3:59 of the third period. Then, with under 4 minutes to play, they get another power play, and Sean Durzi gets his first National Hockey League goal in his first National Hockey League game. 2-point night for him. And Leaf fans are like, okay, well, why do I know this guy? Well, he's a former draft pick of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I believe he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And I think I did a video, actually, of that draft, and we talked about Sean Durzi as well. So, how did the LA Kings get him? Well, they got him and Carl Grundstrom from the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for Jake Muzzin. I mean, that's fine. Sean Durzi, all the best to him, a Mississauga native. Go do good things, because we're quite happy with Jake Muzzin of the Toronto Maple Leafs, all right? And that's how it ends, a 6-2 game. Shots on goal, 38-32 in favor of the Leafs. Shots on goal in the third period, 11-9 in favor of the Buds. Leafs were 1 for 3 in the power play. The Kings were 2 for 3. I'm going to attest that to being David Kampf leaving the game because he's a wizard in the penalty kill, and he was not there, obviously, in this one. But let's go through the stats because there are lots of guys to get from because I'm not used to talking about a 6-2 game. Jack Campbell, as much as the offense was the story, 2 goals on 32 shots. And I heard some soup chants there in LA, even though he wasn't called Soupy there. So it's interesting stuff. So maybe some Leaf fans there? I don't know. He did a great job yet again tonight. Austin Matthews with a goal and an assist. Tavares with a goal and an assist. Pierre Engvall with a goal and an assist. And Rasmus Sandin had 3 assists in this one. Wayne Simmons with a couple assists. TJ Brody with 2 assists. His first multi-point game as a Leaf. Crazy stuff, but a lot of guys got stuff done. And I love the Sandin 3 assists, Simmons 2 assists, Brody with 2 assists, Engvall with a 2-point night. That's the stuff I love to look at. Great job for the Buds. And to start this West Coast swing, which could be a disaster, right? We've seen it in past years where you play great and you hit the West Coast and you flat out stink. Well, great start to it with a win tonight. Now, next game is on Friday night. It's a 10:30 puck drop in San Jose, taking on the Sharks. I will let you guys know right this second. That video will be uploaded the next day. 10:30 at night, a hockey game, like 10 o'clock Raptor game was tough in itself. You had a longer game, and half an hour later, I got to get to 4:30 the next day, guys. I mean, I basically wouldn't sleep. So I will do the video the next day for you guys. It's a 10:30 puck drop between the Leafs and Sharks. The Buds looking for win number 3 in a row, I believe, and looking to stay on this roll of win one or lose one, win a bunch in a row. You love to see it for this team on Friday in San Jose. Hopefully David Kampf is okay and he'll be in the lineup. We'll have to wait and see, though. And a good job for Jack Campbell getting the win against his former team, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game this evening, or technically this morning, smack the like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter link is down below, so follow up, send me a DM, do that great stuff, guys. The Instagram link is down below as well, so follow up there if you have not done so already, and I will talk to you guys. Raptors edition on Fridays. They're in Indiana taking on the Pacers. It's an 8 p.m. tip-off there, and for the Toronto Maple Leafs, 10:30 puck drop in San Jose, taking on the Sharks, as I mentioned. That'll be uploaded on the Saturday, probably be in the early evening hours, 5 o'clock, 4:30. I'm going to be aiming for that video to come out to you guys there on Saturday, talking about the Friday night San Jose game, all right? So you know what, guys? Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.